Hello parents, the purpose of the video is to have a walkthrough of the online exams which we would be having via the Between Us portal. Now, the purpose of this video is to show you how exactly the exams would be held. So, you will have to log in into your Between Us portal. There will be a link of online exam which I will shortly show it to you. The exam will be available for you online for 8 to 10 hours in a day. So you don't have to worry about the exact time of start of exam. But you have to note that once the exam is started by the child, then it has to be completed within a fixed period of time. For example, if the exam is 90 minutes and you want to start at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, then so as soon as the child starts the exam at 2 p.m., it will complete at 3:30 p.m. Similarly, instead of 2 p.m., if you want to start the exam at 11 a.m. in the morning, so as soon as the student clicks on start exam, then 90 minutes from the time he started would be taken as the exam time. Note, this 90 minutes is not fixed. It can be 60 minutes, it can be 120 minutes, or it can be 180 minutes, depending on the type of exam you're giving. The, the exam would be easier to be given via a laptop and desktop. You will understand why when you see the walkthrough of the video. And a very important thing you have to do at your end is, this is again a suggestion, so you may not necessarily want to do it this way, is create a folder structure at your end like this. So create a folder called as exam, then create subfolders like all your subjects, and you will be saving all your files inside these folders. Okay, we'll come to this. I'll explain you why this has been created, but make sure that you have your Between Us login before you start the exam. Now, as soon as you log in into Between Us, you will see a new link called as online exam. Now, this link will be activated one day before the exam, so you don't need to worry if you're not able to see it today. So as soon as you click on online exam, you would see the, the subject name, the exam name, and the start date here. So as soon as you click on start, now before you click on start, now suppose you feel there is some problem you're facing in, so you could just click on this and write your query and submit it, and the person, the examination integrators will get back to you with the solution. So to start the exam, click on start. So the exam might take uh, a little bit time to load. So as soon as the exam opens up, what you need to do is, so as soon as this exam starts, you need to read the instructions. The exam is not started yet. These are the instructions for you. And you click on I have read and understood the instructions. Make sure you read through. And as soon as you click on I'm ready to begin, your exam starts, and you would see that the timer on the top right corner indicates how much time is pending. Now, before you start, try and understand the portions in this page. Now, these are the section names. So you've got all these sections here. Okay. A note for your exams. Now, because this is a mock exam, you're able to see all the kinds of questions in one question paper. That may not happen for your exam. This is just a mock exam, so that's why the sections have different subjects here. But at a time, you will be giving exam for only one subject. So imagine these to be sections. So like section 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, as soon as you're on section 1, you take your cursor on top of the subject. It shows you how many you've attempted, how many are not attempted, attempt and review, and not attempt and review. So we'll try and understand what it means by that. Now, the red indicates you are at that particular question. So as soon as you answer, you click on save and next. You see that one which was red in color becomes green in color. So this indicates the question number 1 has been answered. Suppose you don't know the answer of question 2 and you want to revisit it back or review it back. So you'll just click on review and you'll click on save next. Okay, so the color of 2 changes. It shows you that it is in review. Now we'll just keep and answering the questions. So we'll quickly go through it. Now we come on a question which is asking you to answer the question in 40 to 50 words. So you can type the answer directly here and then click on next. See, this question also requires you to answer the question here. Okay. You can use all the formatting tools if required. You can select the text, bold, but it's not mandatory for you to do so if you wish to give in space. So you, just as you type in any Word software or any software on computer wherein enter is next line, then press enter twice to get space. So accordingly, you could align the text as and when. Now, as soon as you finish this, before you finish this, so as soon as you click on this, so when you go on English, now you'll see that 8 are attempted and 1 is not attempted and it's in review mode. So you can always revisit it later on. Now, if you see, there are certain texts where you feel you want to see it more clearly, the certain questions. So please see this instruction, click on the question to enlarge. So clicking on this question will let you read it more accurately. So you could see the question, answer, follow the same format. Now, any choice or any question is not easy for you to see. Just click on it. It gives you more clarity over how it looks like. And what you could do is directly go on science and again keep answering the questions. So we just give these answers, and you could also move on different sections one by one. Now you will have a combination of multiple choice questions as well as upload scanned answer file type of questions. Now, because this is a math problem, or whether it's English or science or science, you'll have certain questions which require essay type, which will have essay type questions. Now, in order to solve such answers, like when you're doing this particular problem, it'll be difficult for you to type here. So what you could do is you can solve it on a piece of paper, like a document, and then use your mobile phone camera to take a picture of that answer key. Or if you have a scanner at home, you scan that picture. Now, suppose you had the picture in your phone, for example. So what you would do is you would just go on the phone. So right now I'm on the phone, so that's my phone OnePlus, so internal storage, and here I have all my exam files. So these are all my you know, the camera images which I have taken. Okay, so what you could do is you could just copy paste and put it on your folder which I was mentioning you. Like you could just, you know, have your images or your word files directly you know, inserted here in this folder. And suppose you want to answer the you know, upload the scanned answer, so just click on this button, upload scanned answer, choose the file. So on choosing the file, you can go to your exam folder which I told you to create and select the correct image. So I would just select this. So it shows you the image name here. Make sure you don't forget to click on upload. Now as soon as you click on upload, it shows you the preview of the image. You can click on it also and to see whether you're uploading the right image or not, right? So that's how you will be uploading the image. So you could just again click back for any question. If you have any doubt, you could just click back on it and revisit that upload. So similarly, you could go about by clicking on the answer. But now let's select another file here. So probably I'll just select a file from math. Now just as you send attachments in your email, it's the same way you're doing, but make sure that you upload the right answer key, like the answer solution uh, connected to the question by clicking on the you know, upload file button here. So similarly, you will follow the same instance, and if I click on upload scan answer file, I'll select choose file, and this time let me select it. Okay, I don't have social science folder, so I'll just upload one image from. And once I finish, I click on save next. So as soon as you come into last question, you will see you get a button called as submit test, right? Now what you have to see is before you submit test, it shows you attempted 25 questions, you have not submitted, you've not attempted 7 questions, and not attempted and reviewed is one question. Okay, so what we'll do is, as a good practice, what you should do is click on each section, and wherever you see the red icons there, just click on it and answer it. Okay, okay, sorry, the red icon means you're the current question. I mean just see which are. So you could just see, okay, there is one question which is non-attempted. It shows you in white color here. So the sixth question was non-attempted, white color. We just attempt this. We'll click on save. So see, this number reduces to 6. Then again we go on science. So there's no non-attempted question in science. Hindi has like 5 non-attempted. So we'll just go on Hindi and we'll just quickly answer the Hindi question paper. So I can, because it's easier to write Hindi on a piece of paper, so you can write in your answer books, select answer sheets or books, select the right image. Now what could take time for you would be to get the images from your phone to the computer. So make sure you are connected via a USB cable. You know how to connect your phone to the computer. So on the day of the exam, it will be easier for you to handle the same. So what I'll do is I'll click on save, and let's see the not attempted and review question here, which if you see I had left here the second question. So if you feel the answer is computers in this, I'll uncheck this, and as soon as I click on save and next, you'll see that it's all attempted. Now to submit the exam, okay, I have not submitted, not attempted to exam, but I'll still go ahead with this. I will just go on the last question and I'll click on see when next, and I'll click on submit test now. It shows you again that are you sure you want to submit your test? You would just click on yes. So you'll have to wait for your exam to complete. Once your exam is completed, it gives you this message, and on clicking the continue button, it will give you a confirmation and take you back to your between us page that your exam is completed. So make sure parents you understand these options. The exam will be held through between us or online through between us portal. You have to log in to between us. Your exam will be available for 8 to 10 hours, and what we'll be doing is we'll be starting with a mock exam for you, an exam whose marks will not be calculated for your term results. Now, this exam is a practice exam for you to get used to the environment of online exam because it's the first time for everyone. So your schools will help you. Your this video, what we've created, you'll have to just revisit it a couple of times to understand how exactly it will be done. And on the day of the mock exam, it'll be very easy for you if you're ready with a system of uploading your pictures either from phone, so you write on a piece of paper, the student writes the answer on a piece of paper. Now that is specifically needed for essay questions only. For fill in the blanks or for multiple choice, you don't really need to write on a piece of paper and upload it, right? So upload is to be needed wherever you see that upload button, and there itself either you write on a piece of paper or you type then and there itself. But in subjects like maths and science, maths and Hindi, it's easier to write on a piece of paper. So you can write on the paper, either scan that paper if you have a scanner at home, or use your mobile phone camera to take a picture of that answer sheet very clearly. Make sure that the answer is not cut, and connect your phone to the computer like how mine is connected here. Okay, and visit the camera folder, so wherever the camera folder is, and so I have created a folder in my phone itself, and just click on this picture and upload it. So that is what will take you some time to understand. The rest would be very easy if you follow and if you attempt the exam on a laptop or a desktop. And the folder structure suggestion which we have mentioned here is try and have folders like these created beforehand. Like they'll be empty when you start, but as and when you're taking the pictures or scanning the documents, keep posting them in this, and from this you upload it to the exam. So I hope it was easier for all of you to follow this, and we're looking forward to all the students attempting the exam online. Thank you everyone.